you're like me and love a bargain, then you're going to love the link in the description, as it's going to take you to Instant Gaming, which is a platform that will save you a lot of money on all of your games. This includes Steam, GOG, PlayStation and Xbox also, as well as many others. I've bought a couple of games from here and saved myself some money. You should too. The link is in the description. Be sure to check it out. You'll actually be surprised just how much you will save. Not only will it be helping me out, but you'll be helping yourself out as well. Be sure to check it out. The link's in the description. Thank you. Hello everybody, welcome back to another MoisTea gaming video. Back at it with the trains. If you watched the last episode, you will see we built the monstrosity that you have just watched. Look at the size of that. She would be impressed. The girth on that and the length is supreme, and it goes all the way up there to all the way down there. No more spaghetti junction. Maybe a little bit. Oh, we've got another one down here maybe. But it's fine. Oh, wait, oh.
It was about time that we also entered this market with our own goods.
What market? What have I done? Oh, right. Yeah, so that's that mission done. We got the Boston Philadelphia train express doodah rather lovely sorted. I am going to delete that train now because it doesn't work for what I want to do. Regardless, though, we're actually getting on. We're making more money now. We did a proper reshuffle and loads of trains are still waiting to be shuffled on to the new reworked network, but it would appear that we already have a bit of a flow going on around here. I suppose it is only one or two trains. I'm sure we will manage. What's this train doing for you, for example? Not a right lot. Let's have a look at all these trains and see if they're being utilised. Apparently we've just done another one as well. I think a lot of these trains are still wriggling around trying to figure out what is going on. It just needs a bit more time to settle before we start introducing more trains and things. What have I done there? Oh, we've done salt into New York, which is wonderful. Speaking of wonderful, let's have all these towns are growing, which is good. We need 3 cities in the network to get to 120,000. These... Oh, we need a university. Right, oh, there you go. That's one solution fixed. Let's get a university in New York. Then we can help it grow even further. Now, I want to bung it in the way of his rail line, because I'm nice like that. Can we rotate this thing? Yeah, we can. We'll bung it right there to make sure that this guy doesn't get any funny ideas. I mean, it should have been the other way, but oh well. I suppose it looks right at his station, so when he thinks about going up, he goes, oh no, I can't go that way. Excellent. Just what we need. Ayo. Is that a new business? Oh, wow, that's so expensive. Yeah, that new business we need to try and not use so that we can get the price right down. But yeah, that Boston-Philadelphia train... Get rid of that. Delete rail line. Yeah, we don't want that. That was just to fulfill the mission. What we're going to do is go from New York down to Washington on this train line. Because we need to start increasing the number of people here, so we might as well do it in style. Do want to own a lot of these businesses though. Now, I've got a breakdown. What? Oh, that's no good, is it? We do have a lot of opportunities here still, but the missions are down here, so we better go down there. We are earning quite a bit of cash. All of this is untapped for us, so we better make sure that we start having a tickle out of it. Yeah, we've got around 3 or 4 years to do this, but I still want to get it done, so we might as well. Let's just have a quick look at New York. Lots of demands are being met there. I do need to get the freight though. That's probably picking up from New York. Oh, it isn't. Oh, it's behaving. Excellent. There's a few businesses that I do want. For example, this furniture one here, we need more of that being not used ideally, because there's 8 million to get. That's ridiculous. We might need to just spread it around, just so that we can actually really bump up these cities. We'll see what happens. It's time to take a look at all of these other bits though, because if you look here in the warehouses, when I find it, we're going to be running out. All these towns have grown stupid proportions up here and are eating more and more. So we need to upgrade some of these really to get more money in, which I don't see why we don't. However, is the stuff going to get up there? That is the question. And I see all these trains. They aren't getting clogged up, which is wonderful. We had a bit of a spiff down here, but I think it's corrected itself. Look, they're all running nice and smoothly, and they're all full, which means I'm getting my most money out of them. Or maybe not all. Oh, that's just a thingy one anyway. But it worked beautifully, the plan. Lots of apples and things all being used. Excellent. So that means we're going to get more in. What we like on these ones, beef. Oh, hang on a minute. Is there a train on there now? Did I delete that? No, I didn't. It's still going strong. So we just need to wait a little while. But we need meat, apparently. It's all being used up. This is ridiculous. Cheese as well. Cheese is a big one. Let's have a look in this warehouse. Corn and grain and things all being absolutely hammered. Albany's still growing. That's ridiculous. And it is getting most things met. That is quite impressive. Well, it is going to require more investments to keep it going. We've still got more trains to come. But I want to start having a dabble down here because, well, we need to. Someone keeps hinting to me about buying my own stocks to get loads more money, but we're doing alright. To be fair, I'm just going to start doing the missions. Oh, did I do... Oh, we need a... Right, and also made a mistake. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I accidentally deleted one of them. I knew I did, and now I found it. No supply there, so this train is now going to be 2 miles an hour all the way. Not great, but it is what it is for the time being. Let's start getting this mid-Atlantic region sorted. Now, there is the option to buy this guy out and just blow his stuff up, but I don't really want to do that. But I suppose at some point we're going to have to anyway. But if we have a look at his stuff, competitors, I could buy him out for 11 million. That might save me a lot of money just doing that, really. See what kind of loan I can get. This guy just keeps sabotaging me. And I can just get rid of all of his stuff then. I'll essentially get my money back. I don't want his train lines. He's using these poxy things. I'm not interested in the grasshoppers. They are ancient now. And I could get a bond for 21 million and just be done with it, really. That would be quite funny. I might just do that because I can. Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, man. So now I have loads of money and we can buy this guy out. Let's get it to 47%. And
are you playing with a full deck? Stop that.
does it like that? Merger. And what happens if I do that? By merging with another company, you get their tracks, locomotives, stock, region concessions, and cash. To merge, you need 100% of the shares of this company. 50% of the shares are freely available and can be bought with a 25% premium. 0% of the shares must be acquired from the current investor. I don't want to do that. Alright, yeah, see, we've just got the option to do it now because we have the thing. Right. We've done it. You now own all of it. We've got the cash that was in the bank. The company is now no longer expanding, well, it wasn't anyway, or participating in auctions. However, existing train lines, stations, and businesses will continue to be optimized. Alternatively, you can dissolve the company at any time through a merger. By merging with another company, you get their tracks, though. Alright, so I've bought it, yeah? Are you saying that I can now do stuff to it? Let me have another quick look at this. Yeah, I'll just blow it all up. Destroy everything. Liquidate everything. Yeah, the lot. Get half my money back even. Gone. Absolutely gone. And now we have a large bridge which is now built for nothing because we had to go over his tracks under here. So there is that. But I'll keep it as a reminder. Now we can start shuffling down to Washington, DC. Get a train line in there. Oh, here we go. Swallows competitors. Yes. Yes, we do. Now let's start actually properly thinking about getting all this up. So I'm going to stick a load of this in. Well, we don't want a fat bridge in there. All these contour lines are a bit of a nuisance, so we'll wing it by going that way a bit. Reduce that, and that seems happy, and that's the first one along there, so that's good. Multiply that by 4, and properly... Oh, wait, oh. I pressed something. Alright, that is now done. I want to own the meat industry here. And in fact, I'll just wait for it to plummet down in price. Everything I want to wait till it plummets down in price and then buy the lot. Oh, that's expensive, I'll wait. But we also need to do some of these. Virginia region. Is it going to tell me? Oh, it's West Virginia. South. Do that. No, not yet. Look at these towns grow, man. This is dangerous. I love this bit of road. Well, railway. They're really going for it. Look at them all. Lavit. Had a breakdown because they've got no doodah to go get supplies from. I made that mistake. Boston is still growing, but it's going to start slowing down. New York City is still growing, but that is going to start slowing down as well. So we do want to actually get that on board, really. The Virginia region. Is that this one? Oh, wait, oh. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Oh, it's here. The city's Big Lick. I either read that wrong then. Norfolk. Oh, it's these. Right, so we want to be going down here with it. We could do a triangle region here. That could be quite interesting. So we'll... I'm not interested right now. Get a train line here. We could do what we did. We could go from New York down to whatever that says. And then do a triangle here. And then carry this on going from Big Lick up here. Potentially. So we got that one sorted. Let's get some of this done as well. Problem is, this bit's a little bit hilly, so we may need to go for a grand tunnel of goodness down there. We haven't got one of them yet, so we might as well. Oh, we need to connect this one up first. It's pretty much a straight enough line there. We'll do something like that, and then we'll do... Oh, that's fairly straight anyway. We're happy with that. So that's connected, and then... How's that going to work? Well, we'll whack it up to 4 straight away, because that's how we like to do things now, because we've got money. Yeah, and then we'll have a triangle system running through here. I'll get another train station in Norfolk. What I am going to do is bung it on a bit like what we've got up here with a switcheroo thing going on. So if I say stick it there, maybe here, And then I can swing that round into that bit. Give that a little bit more of a wide berth. That's a bit of a bend on it. So I'll try and soften that slightly. And that should be fine. We'll get a 4-way on that straight away. So much easier doing it this way. Excellent. Now we'll get one of these there. We're going to end up... Oh, way up. Yeah, new connections. Jolly good. We need to go down here eventually. And that should connect up. So this is where it gets a little bit challenging. If we go something like there. No, just there. And then with a doodah on it, such as that. But with a little bit more of a bend on it, rather than murdering it. And that should be good. Now then. How do we connect this up? We're going to have the express on... Oh, hang on a minute. Ooh, no. I need to change that slightly. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from New York down to Charlottesville. I've probably murdered that. Sorry, America. And then stick these in a separate do. So really, this bit could do going on here. That'll work. Just because it'll be easier moving that one than this one, in my opinion. So we'll do that. Now I've learnt from before, where if you delete everything and completely disconnect it, it really doesn't like it. Yep. So if we just ding that in there like that, and then connect it up. So we want these to connect to that. So if we go... Oh, get rid of that first. Hold that back slightly. Get rid of that crap that I've just tried to make. Anything just to keep it together. Not going to have it, is it? Might be easier trying to connect this one to that one. And it is. Right, that'll work. Now I can get rid of this bit. Because if you don't do that, it does not like it by any means. So we don't need that bit. Because we're only having 4 here. So that is worked, so we can keep everything dandy. And then bung that in there and so on. Carving our way through the trees. Gone. The mission was to get this area quite big, doubled in size, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. There's grain and things which should be fine to deal with. Now I need to bung this on, so this one's going to be the express. And that down there is a little bit of something, so we can drag this up here so we can see what we're working with. Like that, and then we need to do what we've done over here where it looks stupid but it is practical. So we'll just have to do that. So we want these 2 left ones, well, 2 right ones to be latched on to this. Now the train station's on that side, so that's the expressway. We drive on the left, so we'll do the driving on the left one first. Like so. That's correct, isn't it? I think so. If we do get this first time, I will be amazed. That will be the first, I can guarantee you that. But I'll keep it simple, because I'm already getting a bit black. But all this should be able to go straight onto here, like normal, correct? Yeah, that should be fine. So we'll bung that on there. Like so. Now that side is done. But really what I need to do is pull this back down here a bit and then grab it from here to go onto these. We want to grab that one a little bit further back just because it will make things a little bit easier to get around that bend. And that's what we'll do. We'll get rid of that and that. This is the freight line. And we want this onto that bit of freight. That outer one is the doodah. That can go a little bit further back. Bit more of a bend on it. There we go. We're winning. Finally. Excellent. I'll show you exactly how this works in a moment. I think I've done it a little bit tardier than the one over there. Anyway, so we have the express line on the one which is right at the station, which is this section here. And we drive on the left, so we're going to go over there. And then over here on this bit, it transfers over to get into that one because it's on the opposite side, because it just is. Then it will also be on the express there, and it looks a lot neater than the one over in New York, where it's just a bit spazzy. So that's fine, it works. So we can do that easily enough. We need to get people here. But to do that, we need to provide them with things. Well, first, let's get some switcheroos in and stuff, and fix everything. Just put the switcheroos everywhere, which they need to be. Now we just need to do the directions. You know it's good when it looks trippy, so that works on the next sector. Just going to go over here now with it. Excellent. It's all ready to go. Don't have any maintenance things or anything yet in it, but we need to just establish what resources these towns need. We need grain, and we've got meat, which we can bung everywhere. So we can buy this meat section. Get that done out of the way. Nice and cheap at the moment. Oh, why is it 5 million? It's only a level 2. That's daft. Shouldn't be that much. What about this one? Even that's 2.5 mil. Well, we'll get it done anyway. Before we do that though, we need to look at connecting some of this wood. We need cattle. We're going to need another bit of a rail. Might as well get concessions in West Virginia, and I can get some of this corn in and things. Not going to be expanding any of this because we don't care enough. But we can get some corn in and stuff like that. What I am going to do is get a rail line working between the three just as a freight line. Sorry, express. In fact, I'm not even going to buy the businesses. I don't care enough. We just need to get the population higher. Because Charlottesville is going to be the interlink between the two. I don't really want to put any more pressure on this bit because that will or may get busy. So it would be good if we could bung the cows and the sugar and a few other bits in Norfolk. So let's do another doodah. Before I forget, I am going to get a maintenance depot in Big Lick and a warehouse because they're going to need one of them for the corn over there. I'll probably do the same in Norfolk. A maintenance depot and a warehouse. Like so. And then in Charlottesville, I'm not going to do a maintenance. I'm going to do a warehouse and a dispatch hall. Because that's going to be a big one, is that? So you need them in and out there as fast as possible. So let's call it the Big Lick Triangle. And they're just going to run to and from all the time. It would appear that it's going to behave itself, so that is jolly good. Excellent. We can set that off. The express. The E. Yep, this is playing silly with me now. There we go. Big Lick Triangle. With the E in front of it, we're going to have a Firefly on it. I mean, how many trains do you reckon? I'll just bung 4 on it for now. It's going to go from Big Lick to Charlottesville, then over to Norfolk, and then back again. So that's fine. Express, we'll bung a dining car on it because we can. 4 will do for the time being. Go! Excellent. That's another train. Oh, that is a thought. We need supply depots in here. That would definitely help. Stick them something like there. This bit's going to be a little more difficult. We'll bung it right in the middle. Over here, we'll do it again fairly close to it. Hopefully out of the way of everybody. We're going to do the same with freight. Big Lick, Charlesville, and Norfolk. Right, I figured it out. Trains, freightage. So we're going from Big Lick, just to make it a proper circle, I need to change the other one as well. Big Lick to Charlesville to Norfolk, then back, and then Big Lick to Norfolk, then Charlesville, and then back. That should work. Something like that. Trainage. Trains, we're going to go for the Dewent. Number of trains, we'll just go for 4 for the time being. But I do need to... oh, wait a minute. I didn't tell it to go on the other line, did I? I think I've sorted it. It should all be on that one now, doing its thing. So that's good to go. Now we just need to have a look at that express one again. I think that's sorted as well now. Again, same thing. Big Lick to Charleston to Norfolk and then back, and then Big Lick to Norfolk, Charleston, and then back. That should be fine. I might even bung it up to 6 trains. Just because I don't think there was that much traffic on it, but it is what it is. Now that that is sorted, that's going to be passengers and mail and things sorted. And freight isn't really going to be any, so we need to add some to it. Let's get some lumber involved. Meaning we need a warehouse somewhere, and that's probably going to be in Big Lick and in Norfolk, and I did that earlier. In Norfolk, actually, I'm going to have it so that sugar goes there. Cows get stashed there. When I find it, there. We're going to have the, whatever we got, some logs. And that'll be it. So all 3 of those will go straight to there, and they'll have to get shipped off elsewhere. So I better start getting that organised. We need another train station. I am resuming, aren't I? Yeah, I should be. I'm going to do what I've done on the other bits, where I have a separate inn for the freight on these. Bung it like that. That should do both of them. And then, oh, no, don't delete. I need another one around here, which is going to latch onto that as well. Don't want to disturb the Indians. They're happy where they are. So we'll go like that. And get another set of rail lines going down here. So we can bung it down there for the time being. Like that, and then the same thing. All the way down here. Done. Then this needs to connect to it, but it also needs a second line. We're also going to be doing a 2-way thing, so this is going to be more interesting. So drive on the left, bung it down there. Oh, hang on a minute. We need another thing on here anyway. So this does want to be on that one. Something like that. Maybe. We'll go for that, see what happens. Seems to be working. There we go, so that's now latched on, and then this also needs to be latched on to that same piece. Something like that. That wants to be on that one, because we drive on the left. Happy. Yeah. And bung one of these over here. Something like that. Then everyone gets a nice piece of the pie. Stick a couple of switcheroos on there and everything will be good. Oh, we need a supply depot as well. stick that right down here and on the same on that one. For the switcheroo, I might need to change that actually just because of the switcheroo situation. I mean, that'll do nicely there. We can do the same around here. That's happy. We want a maintenance depot in these as well. It saves... it saves the warehouses overworking in Norfolk and wherever else. That'll clog things up, and we don't want that. There we go. Let's get some trains in. One of them. Oh, I need to do the directions. Forgot about that one. Always forget about that one. There we go. There we go. And then I probably have to do this bit. Yeah. That works. And then this bit. Lovely. Look at that. There we go. Not bad at all. Oh, I've done something wrong because it's not letting me do it now. Let's have another little look. Oh, I need a switcheroo down here. I didn't put one in. Oh, we better add now. There we go. That should fix everything. There we go. Now it's happy. Don't even need to press any buttons. Locomotive. That one. How many? We'll go for 2. Loading. Automatic. I don't want it to leave here though without something, so we'll make sure that that does that. And yeah, it should be good. Don't need anything else on it. Happy days. Off you go. Bang, there's another line. Then from here to Norfolk. Again, don't need to mess about with that too much. 2 lines. We'll do a freight. And we also don't want that to move out of here with nothing either, so we'll bung that on. So that is going to supply all of this with meat, sugar and lumber, which is rather marvellous. Now we need some corn, so we'll get some of that in. We only bought these rights down here for this, so we better make use of it. We can bung it on the 2 lines down there on a separate piece of track. So that will be good. We better get some of this in straight away. What are the contours like? Oh yeah, they're a mess. That's correct. On which side's that station on? It's on this side. Well, we better keep it the same. Well, this could be quite an expensive piece of track, I'll give you that. All the way down here, we'll go blap. Tunnel all the way. Oh, that's going to cost me a leg and a half. Hey, it's quite cool though, you gotta admit. That'd be quite nice. All underneath all of that. Wow, that's a big tunneling project. I mean, it'll be right. I don't care anymore. Let's go. At least the next one's only half as bad. Need a maintenance depot here. Yep. And I think that's going to be it. Oh, we need a supply tower. I did the switcheroo. Happy days. Right, get you a bit of railage. Oh wait, what have I done here now? Done something wrong again. Oh, I forgot the switcheroo down here, so that's now fine. Excellent, excellent. Now we can get a train in from there to there. Don't leave without anything. We'll bung 2 trains on it and see what happens. Freight only. There we go. Now, how much is it to buy that? See, that's really expensive as well. I think it must keep going up as your business grows, which is quite irritating. I mean, yeah, that's really irritating. We'll just leave it to it, I suppose. And that's going to be happy doing that for a while. That's going to supply all of that. The warehouse here needs to be grabbing corn. And then that'll be happy. We also need to make sure that this has the wool or whatever that is. It needs to get down there as well. So we'll bung that in. This is going to be... Alright, Breeze. So far, we're just bunging everything in because money isn't an issue anymore and there's no competitors in the way. Rather excellent. Look at that. got that in. I need to move that further down now. It's going to interfere. We can't be having that now, can we? Bung it there instead. That'll do. Get another switcheroo in here. We need another one at the other end of this. Bang it in with them. All lovely jubbly. We need some directions because nobody knows where they're going. There we go. And then a bit more of them. Lovely. Excellent. Now we can bung... Oh, we need a doodah here. A maintenance depot. There we go. Excellent. Do I bung another supply tower in? I think so. We'll just bung it there. Hopefully they'll be doing it less on the main road than there. And from there to a big lick, we're going to go for freight only, and you're not allowed to leave there unless you are full. Excellent. There's nowhere else for you to go bar from the way that I want you to. Bung 2 trains on it and off you pop. There we go. Now we need... Oh, cloth isn't needed generally. As you can see, it's only needed in various places where it's needed for clothing and cloth and stuff like that. But all of this we're going to have... We need a few more bits, but it should increase the population significantly. Vegetables might be a good idea just to bring in. We've just got a thing, have more than 100 active trains. That's a lot of trains. Oh, apparently they don't eat vegetables unless there's 40,000 people, so that's interesting. But regardless, all that should now begin to get fulfilled, at least to a degree. We've got the cloth, we've got everything else. I mean, sure, I'll have a bit of that. We also need to get these cities higher in... I mean, New York's doing great. Albany's still growing, which is ridiculous. Boston is growing, but it needs that bit more. What are you lacking? You're lacking corn. First of all, where is my corn? Empty. Right, so let's whack that up. We'll go it to level 4, and hopefully it shuffles around. Here, we'll give that up to level 4 as well. That should help shuffle it around. Like, big time. And then we've got some of... What else do we need? We're a bit low on grain. We could do with whacking that up as well, because why not? There we go. I have some of that. We've got some more here. We'll bring that up to level 4 as well. There's only so much you can eat, but there you go. We might even stick another train on it. Where have you gone? Edit rail line, whack another one on. There you go, that can it? We'll do it over here because we've just whacked all of that up to stupid proportions as well. Absolutely. What else do you want? You need clay, you want coal, milk, vegetables. Clothing is a little bit dim. You're not producing enough and you're not getting enough of that done. Are you not getting enough cloth? Is that the problem? There's only one train on it. Are you mad? Why would I only put one train on it? Bung 3 on it. We want it going now. And then we need to update that building. The cloth one is fine, but we need cloth to get that done, so we'll whack that up another notch. We'll get the clothing one up another 2 notches. Well, that should work then. Also, no. Yeah, what I am going to do also is start shuffling around this furniture and stuff, because why not now? I don't care enough. We don't need the money. And they're all fairly empty now as well, simply because they're running out of stuff to move because everybody's using it. So in where have we gone? Portland. We can stick cheese on there. Go for it, lads. And Boston, they can stick the pottery stuff on. There we go, they're allowed to go for all the goods now. Let's go for it. What about over here? Freight line. You're not stopping anything else, are you? Now let's really grow these businesses up. Man, I could even buy that potentially, but it's probably going to cost me a leg. Oh, it's not so bad actually. Oh, it needs coal, that might be why. Oh, we'll live with that. What about this furniture one? Oh, that's so much money. Yeah, I'm alright. What else do you need? You need some more liquor. And we produce that here. So let's have a look at that business. You're at full whack. Oh no, don't demolish. Whack it up a notch. There we go. Maybe even 2. So we're going to need more sugar. We're going to need more apples. You're empty, so you're going to need a huge boost. You're quite happy, but we can bung you up another one. Oh, we need more trains on it, really. But we'll do it. Another 1,000,000 down the drain. Let's get more trains. More trains. Just more of everything. Go, 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 go. Excellent. Now then, let's see what happens with that. They're all dandily producing a lot more resources now. This just needs stuff, clothing and wool and things like that. All that gubbins. Look at all these trains, they're so fluent, none of them are stopping. Apart from to fuel up and stuff. No traffic jams. This is absolutely fabulous. Money's going up stupid proportions now. It really is. Now then, what's going on with these? So corn's going to happen. Could interfere and really whack these up, but I think we might just have to wait till it does it on its own. Could introduce the New York thingamajig in. Might as well. It could be new things that we get going. So New York to Philly to Washi to Charlton. They are all on the correct rail line for a freight. No, for a express line. So we'll get that done immediately, shall we? Yes. New York might get busy. And it's already fairly busy. That might not be that much of a good idea unless we really rump it on. We could make New York an 8er. And that's already hit the target. Albany's still growing. Boston is growing more. We need more. We just need more. We really do need more. Where's it gone? Here. Corn. Clay. Coal. We can bung coal on, I suppose. Some milk will be good for the cheese. And if we have cheese, they'll be happy with that. Might be worth a do. If we were to bung it straight into Portland... Do we have a warehouse here? That is a question. We've got a maintenance depot. It shouldn't be at that. And oh, we do have a warehouse. So that works. We can stick coal and milk here. Oh, we can only do one of them actually. The salt one needs to be upgraded. Oh, there's so many businesses that just need whacking right up. All of them. And you're just out of stuff in general. Let's really give that a good romping. There we go, that'll sort you out. This is really being hammered, but it is really being worked as well, so that's fine. The meat industry, oh, I don't know why I'm bothering to actually sort these ones out too much. I just need to get Boston. Oh, you need a thingamajig. a doodah. What you call a uni? There we go. Bung it in, destroy all the houses on the way, and now you can keep going. Might get that in the bag. Get in there. We need more people still, though, in the Virginia area. Now, what that means is we've got some work to do. Fulfillment, we need grain. Grain and beer. I don't really want to shove that down. Maybe that's why it was an optional thing to really have it working down here. Ayo, blackmail. Alright, yeah, sure, I'll just give you whatever, I don't care right now. Don't really want to be getting beer all the way down here, that's just extreme. What about the other ones? That one's growing. What are you at? You're getting corn now, or whatever you call that. Yeah, corn, and yeah, the other one's grain. You're getting corn, so that's good. That's a big quarterly balance change, isn't it? We'll stay away from that for the time being. What else have we got? You should be growing. You are growing. That is good. We need beer. Hopefully one of these gets beer. Pittsburgh does beer. We can shove that on. We were to get a warehouse in Washington and get beer from Pittsburgh over to it, then that can supply all of this, giving them more fulfillment because they are happier with themselves, and you get the corn as well. The grain, that's a big one, right? Yeah, we'll do that. There's also a lot of businesses around here, but we'll just have to wing it somehow. Now, which side does this really want to go on? I can't quite figure that out. Now, this is going to be a train line and a half. We'll go to there and we'll wing it over there. I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Let me know what you think of my creativeness and my problem-solving skills. What do you think of this? It does work beautifully, in my opinion. I know there's nothing coming through here yet, but I don't want to finish the objective. I mean, I suppose we'll have the option to carry on, but yeah, we'll get that done. Are we going to get these done? I'm pretty confident that we are. Boston, that's growing excellently. I hope to see you in the next one. Come and see me on the Discord where we can have a chat. That would be great. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.